Alright, welcome along SuperCars NZ. Brands Hatch final main event 2022 season 3. So yeah, get a bit of a break after this and regroup and hit our summer series. How's it going, Shane?
Yeah, good thanks, Wayne. Cool little track here in Kent in England. Yeah, 3.7 kilometre track. And it is the season finale, so very exciting. We'll see if we might not know who the champion is tonight. Unfortunately, Doug, our points man, has had a little bit of an accident, and that's also why he's not here with us tonight. He is all right, but he's just on the mend at the moment, so it may be a little while before he's able to do the points, but hopefully he should have that up before too long.
Yeah, bit of a shame there, Doug. Missing you, mate, but all good. Let's have a look at this pack of cars, eh? Mean. So some wicked names in here. I don't think I've streamed the King of Kings, so yeah, should be a bit of fun. So Rehan top spot right now. Where are we? Pole position. Darren Loeb not in yet. Mike Robinson third spot. Luke Dillwell fourth. Reinsberg fifth spot. Bruce Tannock sixth. Sean Macker seventh. Kevin West eighth, and Jason Cossian ninth. You want to rock through the other cars there, Shane?
Yeah, so we've got Eamon Young in 10th, Dion DeGraff 11th, Tony Lynch 12th, Shane McLeod 13th, Aaron Goodrick 14th, Ryan Cotterill 15th. Some guy, Shane Van Gisbergen, lines up 16th off the back of the grid.
Yeah, don't know if I've seen him before, but that's alright. Alright, yeah, let's see how this plays out. First lap, they normally pretty clean, are they, Shane?
Yeah, most of the time we've seen them be pretty clean, although we've got a tricky little turn one here, so it'll be interesting to see if they can all get through there cleanly as the lights come up and the revs come up.
Alright, there we go.
And they're away, and it looks like Darren's been able to get a better launch than Rehan, so he's going to come alongside on the outside into turn one, but Rehan's got him covered off and holds on to the lead. A little bit of contact in behind with, it looked like Willem might have been involved in that, but everybody getting through pretty cleanly so far as Bruce Tannock goes around on the exit of Druid's hairpin. And somebody
back and have a look at that later on, eh?
Yeah, so looks like might have been Kevin West that got tangled up in the end of that with Bruce, and Willem looks to be missing the rear wing off his car at the moment. Sean McNamara missing the bonnet off his car, so those two might have come together.
I got
hearing some data coming through from race control there, so yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't catch the name of who that was calling in for an incident, but yeah, looked like that incident that we'd seen.
Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, so Mike oh, poor Bruce, so he braked just so he wouldn't hit the corner of Mike Robinson's car there and lost it, and yeah, unfortunately a few other cars coming through, so.
Yes, we had a bit of side-to-side contact with the car on the outside of him, and
yeah,
and just got a little bit unsettled from that.
Right control.
Back to live.
20, can you look at car 427?
Yes, so Darren Lobb leading at the moment, so he's managed to get ahead of Rehan somewhere. And very tight, just 0.2 of a second at the moment, nearly 0.3, and Rehan pushing hard, looking to find a way past. We've got a 32 lap race tonight, and they will have to take 4 tyres at some point during the race, so could be Rehan might just look to settle in behind, look after his tyres, maybe save a little bit of fuel for a shorter stop, and yeah, see if he can jump ahead on strategy.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a strategic move there, save some fuel, tuck him behind. Never really know if these races, they're pretty onto it, save every litre of fuel is seconds in the pit lane.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, so they have enough, they're allowed enough fuel to do the complete race distance. So that would suggest you would just want to set the fuel so that you're just going to have to add enough to cover off the tyres. But of course, any fuel that you take out is pace gained at the start of the race with a lighter car. So if anybody wanted to take the gamble on starting with a lighter car and trying to save some fuel through the first stint, that could save them a little bit of time over the race distances as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you mean there. So won't do bugger all because they've got enough gas to get home anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, but it could still be an option that some of these faster guys use.
Yeah, Robbo there, third spot. Good to see Robbo back in there.
Shane Van Gisbergen already up to 4th on lap 3 after starting from the back.
For my one or Kevin's one?
Yeah, I've got a bit of data, but yeah.
He didn't quite do it that easily on the weekend in Adelaide, but pretty close.
Yeah, that's right. I was just saying to someone today how doesn't matter what the sky jumps in as long as it's got a steering wheel, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what happened to Willem dropping down the order. I'd say Willem's got packet loss, has he, or something going on there?
Yeah, either that or maybe towed. I'm not sure there.
Let's have a look and see if we can find any data on Willem, eh? Wow, good battle up the front here.
Yeah, super close. Rehan all over the back of Darren Lobb. He looks to show his nose. Darren covers off the inside, so Rehan goes to the outside. And a little bit of a touch through the mid corner. All just good hard racing though, and yeah, not too many passing opportunities around here, so he's got to look to settle in now, see if he can try and pressure down into a mistake. And if not, he may be just looking to set up the move the next time around when we do get to turn 2 at Druids Hairpin. Or there could be a potential half chance at the 90-degree left-hander at turn 8 if he gets a good run around the back through this section that they're coming into now.
Yeah, pretty cool little track, eh? It's enjoyable.
Yeah, some nice undulations. A lot of fun in a GT3, very difficult in a V8, but these guys are making it look rather easy, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, around this spot I'm right here, and then there's a few bumps and things from memory. It's been a while since I raced here. Yeah.
So Rehan managed to get alongside Darren on the approach, but had the outside lines to try to set up the switchback. He's going to just about draw alongside again into turn 1, and he'll look to set up the exit and get the run down into the hairpin to see if he can set up a pass down there. But Darren's going to cover off the inside again. This is awesome racing.
Yeah, definitely. Robbo just watching the fun in front of him there.
Yeah, he'll be sitting there close enough that he knows that if these two collect each other and take each other off, he'll be away laughing.
Yeah, 100%. And this guy here.
Yeah, up 12 spots in the Binfield Commodore.
Let's hop in here, eh? Have a bit of a look-see.
Yeah, right, with Shane Van Gisbergen. We're pretty privileged that he comes along and races with us when he can. Obviously he just wrapped up, or he had already wrapped up the SuperCars Championship, but finally officially claimed the trophy in spectacular style on Sunday, so good to see him jumping in for a bit of fun racing with us.
Yeah, definitely, and this would be certainly a measure of his driving skills as well, because we know Rehan and Darren Lobb are very, very fast Scops drivers, so yeah, be interesting to see how it pans out.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow, that was a moment and a half, wasn't it?
Yeah, and still jumps on the back of Mike Robinson. Oh, gotta love it. Alright, scroll down the order, eh? Have a look. If you want to keep an eye on those front guys, see any action, man, let me know and we'll jump back up.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm Ridensburg, yeah, car's looking a bit worse for wear. Tangled up in that first lap incident.
Yes, I suspect as they were all checking up, Sean McNamara just got into the back of him. Not Sean's fault at all, just one of those things as you're all checking up for the incident. Reason I suspect that is as you see Sean's car in the background, he's missing the rather crucial part off the front of his car.
Yeah, it's the one. Stage one lightning kit. Yeah, it's SuperCars NZ. Yeah, it's cheating, really.
Yeah, he's always doing that though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Normally a nice looking Bridgestone Mustang there.
Yeah.
Jason Cossey, Digital Bogans, with Eamon Young always not too far around him. I won't say behind, but yeah.
Yeah, how is it that these two cars are always so close on track and normally somewhere around Sean McNamara as well? Wherever they go, you can never separate these three by much. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, certainly not much in it when you evaluate what the car's capable of and what you're capable of as a person and how good your sim is and equate all those things, you know. That's probably why you end up roughly around the same people. Like with me, it's last.
Oh, I've seen you fighting near the front of some races, Wayne.
Be a little while ago now, man. Unless it was what do you call them? Those ones you load in. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Some black centuries. Dion DeGraaf, Kevin West.
Yes, good to see Kevin and Dion having a bit of a fight as one of the MRX cars takes a wide line through, I believe that was turn 7.
Yeah, looked like Shane McLeod. Is it the one behind? Aaron Goodrick. Oh no, there's Shane there. Looking a bit loose, looking a bit wobbly. A bit unstable.
Yeah, he's got a big scuff down the MRX logo on the left hand side of the Mustang there, so he's probably had some contact with another car. I think quite unlikely that he's had contact with the wall around here to have that damage, but not impossible.
Ryan Cotterill, 14th spot. Still respectable in the King of Kings. Should we have a look at
yeah, definitely.
Shane Van Gisbergen up to 13 spots, so
Wow.
I'll see if I can find that pass. Here we go, Shane Van Gisbergen past Mike Robinson. So he's right under his back bumper and just gave it a little flick. Did you see that flick? It was pretty awesome. Let's jump back there. Get in that big draft and
Yeah, just knows the exact moment to pull out, doesn't give away what his intentions are until the very last moment, and he's all over the back of Rehan now as well, so...
oh well, there we go. Alright, let's shoot back to live and hop on this battle pack up here, eh? Whew.
Oh, just a moment, that's... oh, sorry, that's... oh!
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh!
That was nice and easy, wasn't it, for Shane to pass there? That's,
yeah,
the opportunity that Robbo was looking for earlier on.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? That's
Very
exactly
much.
what we were talking about. That's battling and being that nice car behind, just looking for the little gap in the tap and yeah.
Yeah, so I think Rehan sensed Shane coming there, tried the move on Darren. probably, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to judge who was at fault for that one, but I think probably just a little bit of a racing incident. Both guys probably could have done a bit more to avoid that one, and ultimately it opened the door for Shane to come through.
Alright, let's have a look.
Oh, actually, looking at that, maybe Rehan probably needed to be a bit further alongside there.
Yeah. That doesn't depict it exactly. It wasn't back far enough, but that's good.
Yeah, that's right. And anyway, nothing phoned in by either driver, so I think they're just going to carry on and call it a racing incident.
Yeah, sounds fair. So, yeah. Here we are, pack settled. We'll just head down the graph past Tony Lynch for 9th. Same spot. Here's the passing spot. Take that inside line, grab the draft, take the inside line, and
oh, and is he? Oh, so that must have been Kevin West trying to take advantage of his teammates' pass there, and
yeah,
just
that's
not
right, and just
quite getting it done, or actually does get the spot in the end.
Yeah, certainly needs a redress.
Oh, I don't know. He might have been far enough up there.
Yeah. I think you think he might have turned down. All right, let's get back to live anyway. Yeah. Oh, Doug just said YouTube looks sick, so have a good one. So, cheers, Doug. Battling away there.
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Doug. Hope the drugs are doing their job, and hopefully you're not feeling too bad. And hope you're enjoying the stream.
So Shane's starting to have a play now. Oh, down lob past Shane Van Gisbergen for P1. Just wondering if he braked. He did brake a bit.
Yeah, he did, and they're racing hard right now as well. So
yeah, right back to live.
We got Shane Van Gisbergen up the inside of Darren here. This is where Darren and Rehan came together earlier. Shane up a lot further, a lot earlier though, and Darren able to give him the space. And
wow, what a view! Look
Rehan's
at that.
going to look to capitalise.
Both of them are.
Oh, and Darren and Shane have contact. Shane goes off.
Yeah, that was coming up 3 wide there. That was just getting a bit crazy, eh?
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Shane's going to be back at the front before too long. Oh, that was quite a big hit though.
Darren gave it. Yeah. There we go. Wonder if he got the fence. Alright, back to live. See how we go. Shane back to 4th spot.
Yes, it didn't drop too far back, and we know how quick he is. I'm sure he'll be with them very soon.
Steering wheel's still straight, so alright.
Yeah.
Sean McNamara up 1 spot into 6th, so well done, Sean. Let's have a look at the gap and what's he got. Quite a few seconds to catch Willem, so.
Yeah, so he'll probably just be looking to keep it clean and tidy and hope he can maintain the gap to Jason in behind, and I'm sure he'll be fairly happy to finish 6th.
Yeah, definitely. Jason Cossey. Emma Young, quite nice and easy to go through this field. What have we got? 20 guys in the sim, 17 cars on track racing, somewhere around there. So, yeah.
Yes, 16 I think, because race control is included on the list of 19 on the left there as well. So
yeah, sweet. It's just another Wayne can't count.
Oh.
Tony Lynch, Aaron Goodrick. And where are we? Yeah, Tony Lynch, Aaron Goodrick, and Shane McLeod.
Yeah, very tight battle pack here. Fighting over 11th spot at the moment.
Most wanted spot, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, and who was that? There was Shane McLeod. No, his name's wrong.
Was it Luke Dilworth?
Oh, okay. Yeah, must have been in our lap cars. Luke, a lap
Ah,
car.
right.
Yeah, there we go. So that's what was going on there. Getting out of
Ah,
the
so
way.
he, yeah, trying to get out of the way for blue flags and just going a little bit too wide, unfortunately.
Megan turbo entry. Oh, there's some trees for Craig Mason. We'll have to set up that camera a bit better. Get some. What sort of trees were they? Oaks.
I wouldn't have a clue, Wayne.
Alright. Bruce Tannock, Megan turbo entry. Down the order a bit, but he's always a battler. I imagine he'll make a couple of spots.
Yeah, so good to see Bruce still pushing on despite the early incident, and looks like he's about to go down a lap on Rehan, but still pushing on and yeah, looking to pick up the points. Of course, you have to finish the race to be classified for points, so
yeah, that's the one. No hate quitting here.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, certainly Bruce not going to make it easy for Rehan.
Rehan getting the toe though and going down the inside, and of course what Bruce definitely isn't allowed to do is block him, so he just has to let him go there, and Rehan able to put Bruce down a lap at the moment, but Bruce will keep on the pace. He's always been quite a quick driver, not quite on the sort of pace as Rehan, but to be fair, we have seen him battling up the front with Rehan in previous races, so yeah, maybe without the incident he would have been more in the fight, and I don't know, maybe not quite his track tonight either.
Yeah, definitely. Not everybody's cup of tea, is it? So apparently Doug tells me he's helping me out here. There we go. Oh, blimp cam for the trees. So if we want a really good look at the trees, well, blimp cam is the one to hit. So.
Yep, cheers Doug for your expert advice on getting good shots of trees there. If you could just fill us in on what type of tree we're looking at, that would be really helpful.
Actually, apparently he does have Discord on his phone, so you're welcome to jump in and have a chat, Doug. Alright, anyway, back to the racing. Shane Van Gisbergen and Mike Robinson, Darren Lobb and Rehan, little battle pack. So yeah, Robbo only 2.5 seconds behind Rehan, so yeah. That's still anyone's, isn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely, and you can see Shane Van Gisbergen sitting there just pulling his way back in. He's been able to get past Mike Robinson again, so before long he'll be right there with Rehan and it'll be all on. But obviously tonight it's all about the championship. Rehan was leading going in, so I believe if he wins the race that will pretty much guarantee, even after the drop rounds are taken into effect, that he should be the season champion. So he's in the position he needs to be right now, and even if he finishes behind Shane, well, Shane's not in the championship fight, so that shouldn't have an impact either.
Yeah, there's that pass, same spot. It's the place to be. Just see that rear wheel. Alright,
yeah, lifting the inside wheels up off the ground on the curb. Yeah. An interesting spot there too. One, not a spot that I would have the balls to try pass at. But a few of these guys are doing a very good job of that. Obviously, managing to pull out of the slipstream and get alongside before the braking zone helps, but still trying to get through there too wide is a very tall order.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Good evening.
Yo, here he is. Doug, how's it, man?
No, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Just, not... Here he is. Yeah, no, had a whoopsie up on the hill on Monday on my day off from work, and creamed myself into the side of the track and broke 8 of my ribs in the on the right hand side of my body.
Not enough milk, eh?
No, apparently not.
Nice guy, eh?
Yeah,
Sorry, Doug.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. But
Yes. So just to fill in those on the stream that can't hear what Doug was saying yes to, the question was, were you mountain biking?
oh, let me have a look.
Yeah, sorry.
What's going on there?
Yeah,
So Craig's muted because he's race control. So
Alright, so Mike Robinson, Darren Lobb, Emin Young all taking their pits right now. Mike's come out. Let's jump on the pit stops. There we go. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Doug. Truly missed from the broadcasting lounge, so get well soon, man.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
we can hear. It was the viewers can't hear Craig was the point I was trying to get across. Apparently, I didn't do that very well.
Oh,
no,
he's
there we
probably
go.
had a bit of medication too, you know.
Yeah.
with 8 broken ribs. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yep. That's what I'm on at the moment.
Alright, well let's hope you get out before the big fat guy in the red suit turns up, eh?
I'll try to.
Yeah, man.
Right,
Alright.
Hey, I'll bugger off because I'm ruining a good race. So you guys have a good evening, and I'll catch you guys up again in the near future.
Legend, cheers, Doug.
Awesome.
Cheers,
See
Doug.
you.
Good to hear from you.
You too. See you. Bye.
So Rehan up on the jacks. What are you laughing about?
Craig said he's really putting on that sick voice.
Yeah, it can't hurt that much. Hey, 8 broken ribs. No. Shit. Yeah.
It's alright, viewers. Craig just has no sympathy for anybody, so he's just a monster.
Yeah, that's right. So SVG and Willem still to pit. Rehan's done his pit stop, same as Mike Robinson.
Yes,
Sean
I'm surprised to see Willem pushing on a bit late into the race. I would have thought he would be in quite early to get that rear wing patched up. Maybe he doesn't realise he's got some damage there. It is hard to tell visually. You can certainly feel it, but
So
maybe
pit lane time, Darren Lobb, 1 minute and 9 seconds. So Darren's must have got a speeding in the pits, eh?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the case there.
Yeah, so that's chucked Darren Lobb back to 10th spot. Not to say he isn't out of contention, but yeah.
So just hearing from race control that Darren took a hit from Shaman and Gisbergen, so that's why he's had a longer pit stop, I think.
Oh, okay.
Pushed him wide through the pit entry, so he would have got an unsafe pit entrance penalty. There we go.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh. Alright, back to pit stops. So yeah, Willem's still to pit, so race order, Sean McNamara. What's he up to? Up another spot?
Well, he's going quite well there in P5, isn't he? So Shane and Willem yet to pit. I assume they will probably come out in front of Sean, so
Oh, okay, drop him down.
he'll say P5. But well, no, he'll say P5 because they're already ahead of him. So
oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
that's a very good result. I guess helped by the fact that Dion did drop back with that slow pit stop.
Mm. Sean passing Eamon in the pits, so... Oh, so with Darren Lobb dropping down.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
yeah. So I think that was probably quite appropriate that you had Sean on that replay because we know how Sean hates those nothing replays that you give him on the GT3s.
Yeah. Where are we, Sean? Bridgestone. So, Ronsberg pit exit now.
Not too much in it there.
No, definitely not. Let's have a look at the gaps there. Yeah, so 3 seconds. So that's dropped down 2 seconds since we last looked. I think Ronsberg was 5 seconds ahead of Sean McNamara. So, wow.
Yeah, so obviously getting in, getting the damage fixed up and getting the fresh tyres on has helped Sean there. I would suspect Williams probably going to be able to be faster now with fresh tyres on his car, but remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see. Race is in sort of a little bit of a holding pattern at the moment, to be honest. There's fairly large gaps everywhere, although it looks like Shane is in the pits now, so we'll see where he comes out relative to Rehan.
Oh, there you go. There's a shot for Craig Mason. The back of the trucks that have brought the cars here.
Well, very important machinery there. No racing if you don't have trucks to bring the cars to the track, right? As Rehan's going into turn 1 and Shane's just making his way out of the pits.
So Rehan blimp on Shane. Oh, come out neck and neck. Right, let's have a look at this.
That's with Mike Robinson. So Mike Robinson sitting third behind Shane. Rehan 6 seconds up the road from these guys.
Yeah. I don't think it'll take much. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we could be in for quite an exciting finish, so got that to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. And how's Darren Lobb going? Got a scrubbed up car and
Yeah, so back into the top 10, just behind Ryan Cotterill, and it looks like he's been able to close that gap down pretty quickly, so we'll probably see him making his way past fairly soon. As Ryan runs wide on the exit of the hairpin and Darren's able to get alongside, does he stay on the outside? Oh, not a lot of space given there.
oh wow, he was lucky to get back on track there. Definitely. Commentator's curse, gotta love that. Over there to Ryan not knowing that Darren Lobb was right up there, but that's alright.
Yeah, well ultimately that is the risk you take when you're trying to pass along the outside. Even if you're in a position where the guy is required to give you a bit of space, if he chooses not to or just doesn't recognise that you're there, then you're going to end up in the dirt, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. Here we are with Kevin West and Eamon Young.
Yes, I got a little battle here by the look of it. Eamon Young, Digital Bogans, Kevin West, Simblacks. Fighting over P7 at the moment. Oh, and a big moment for Kevin, looking to set up the run through turn 1 and into the hairpin, but just costing himself that momentum with the big slide on the exit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Kevin's still using his G27 or G25.
Surely with the Simblack sponsorship he's got something a bit better than that these days.
Oh yeah, but you wouldn't believe how quick he was. You wouldn't believe it, Shane.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Back
I've
in the
heard
day,
stories.
Yeah.
I believe Dion was much the same.
Yeah. So Kevin made his sim rig when he was in high school, I think. And just sat around for years and pulled it back out. And had a G27 from memory. I don't know if it was a G25, might have been. Yeah, and just owned it. Did really well in our series.
Yeah, the only problem I have with people that are that quick on cheap gear is it kind of takes away some of our excuses.
Yeah, 100%. But here we are, Rehan 5 seconds up on Shane Van Gisbergen. Just running wide there. Mike Robinson, third spot. Plenty of. He'll be settled, won't he? Nice space around him.
Yeah, he'll be thinking, I'm on for a podium here, just keep it clean, try not to mess up. Hopefully I just haven't put the commentator's curse on him, but...
Yeah, is he down in the in the channel there? Robert?
I'm not sure he is actually.
I'm just gonna drag him up, he's always good for a chat.
Yeah. I think he's actually been keeping to himself a little bit on race nights lately, so...
Oh yeah? Yep. All good. Yeah, and Willem up in the 4th. Sean McNamara, bit of race room.
Yeah, sitting P5 at the moment, so I'd imagine he'll be happy with that, although I think the gap to Jason behind has come down a little bit, so he'll be hoping that doesn't come down too much more, but he won't want to try and push a bit too hard and end up making a mistake. That'll be the last thing he wants, so try and get into a rhythm, and he'll hope that if Jason does catch up to him that he can defend the position and keep him behind.
Yeah, definitely. So what are we, 24 laps in, 32 lap race? Any ideas on who you want to do an in-car with? Shall we jump on Sean McNamara? Bet you he hasn't had an in-car done on him.
Yeah, let's do it.
See if we can put him off, eh?
You mean like you did to me at Laguna Seca? Sounds good.
Alright, let me know when we're getting close and you want to jump in there.
There's still quite early in the lap at the moment, so...
No worries, I can chuck that on. So there we are, SM on the right hand side there with the green circle around it. That's where we're at, so...
Yeah, and I believe that little note that he's got on his driver information down the bottom there refers to the GT3 commentators.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Always a bit of good fun banter between us all here in the broadcasting lounge, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So it's coming into the final quarter now, so let's do this.
On board, Sean McNamara.
So coming down the front straight, bit of a curved front straight, but like Pukekohe, on the brakes, down to 3rd gear for turn 1, short shift into 4th, and up into 5th now, and back on the brakes, down to 2nd gear for turn 2. Did he go right back to 1st? Yeah, he did, I believe. Yep, and a short shift back to 2nd, up to 3rd now, 4th on the brakes, 3rd gear, turn 3. Use plenty of that curbing on the exit. Up to 5th gear, on the brakes, 3rd gear, late apex, not a bad line through there, back on the gas, pulling gears, 4th gear, 5th gear, a little right hand kink there as he makes his way up the hill, and then dropping back down, on the brakes just as you come out of the dip, back down to 4th gear, long right hander, hug the apex as long as you can, up to 5th gear, back down to 4th, cut the corner here, down the hill again, on the base as you come up the hill into turn 7, cut that again. He probably could have cut it a bit more than he did, so running a little bit wide, down to 3rd gear, and then accelerating out of turn 8, pulling gears up to 5th gear, on the brakes, 3rd gear for the final corner, short shift to 4th, get the throttle down cleanly and accelerate around through there and back onto the main straight and across the line to complete a lap of Brands Hatch thanks to iRacing.
Yeah, pretty shit lap, Sean.
Yeah, I think we must have put him off, mate, because if that's how he drives all the time, well, that's just absolutely shocking.
I'm surprised he isn't bloody behind race control. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Download back in pits again, so something going on there. Or was, sorry.
Yeah, so it looks like he might have disconnected, because when I click on his name, not much comes up.
Okay. Oh, that's Ryan going in the pits, back to live. Oh no, still out there doing it.
Oh, he is too. Okay.
There we go. Rehan.
Lapping Bruce again. I believe Bruce got his lap back through the pit stop sequence, so that's not Bruce going down 2 laps. That's just Bruce once again.
That's alright.
going one lap down.
Yeah, so quite a few exited the race, gonna get no points tonight.
Yeah, and thanks to that as well, Bruce is going to pick up unlucky 13th as a minimum.
Yeah, there we go.
So, might be unlucky, but it's going to be worth a few points for Bruce, so good stuff. What's the gap? Just come under 3 seconds back to Shane Van Gisbergen for Rehan at the moment. Robbo's sitting 8 seconds behind Shane in 3rd spot.
Yeah, Ryansberg quite a bit down the order. Sean McNamara 5th spot, still holding off Jason Cossey. Not by much though, it's pretty equal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Looks like Kevin West and Eamon Young might be where the battle is at the moment for 7th and 8th.
Yeah, alright, I've got Kevin West past Eamon Young for 7th, so...
Oh, you're just running a bit too wide there. You can use
racing though, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. So where it looks like he's out on the grass there's actually a good amount of concrete underneath that grass, so you can run out there and still get plenty of grip. But yeah, just a little bit too wide there from Eamon, and Kevin able to get the spot.
Yeah, and certainly getting a bit of gappage on him.
Yeah, so Kevin obviously having the pace once he made that pass to pull away a little bit, so that might be it for that battle. Probably a good time to talk about our sponsor, All Ports Gaming. Massive supporters of ours for the last 2 seasons, and signing on with us for another season going into our summer series, so that's awesome. If you need any sim gear or any racing gear, because they are primarily a racing gear supplier who have branched out into sim racing, so check them out, allports.nz.
Yeah, that's one. That's shown. Yeah, massive thanks to Chitty and the team at All Ports Gaming, and yeah, certainly helps us out and keeps these guys on track. Yeah, very cool.
Sean rates his socks and his gloves very highly that he got from All Ports, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice to buy something from the people that support us. So, got a lot of races in our league, so any of you guys watching this stream and need some gear, definitely bail All Ports up first and see what sort of deal they can do. If you can get it cheaper somewhere else, so maybe able to match it, just never hurts to ask a question. Does it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Sean McNamara, got a bit of space around him. Rehan with Shane climbing.
Looking at the pace difference between them, Shane is quicker, but on the last lap, only by, well, about half a second, so with 3 laps to go at the end of this one, and 1.5 seconds behind, he's going to be right there at the end, isn't he? This is going to be an exciting finish.
Yeah, well, I just popped up, that's our best lap times, so 123.912 for Rehan and 0.927, so nothing in their best lap times.
And hey, that's pretty impressive for Rehan to be able to say in a race that Shane Van Gisbergen was in, he's got the fastest lap. Hopefully he can hold on to that.
Yeah, and last lap times, so last lap time, Shane just shaving, what, geez, 0.3.
Yeah, so pretty close between them on that lap. What's the gap now? Still sitting at about 1.5, so I don't know, maybe Rehan's got enough to hold him off here.
Yeah, well, alright, let's hop on Rehan, and got 2 laps to go. You want to see how this goes? Rehan, race leader, final main, likely championship leader again.
Yeah, I like the way you say likely. Obviously, the point system, you never know how the drop rounds are going to play out, so we'll we'll wait to call it official until Doug's done all the calculations and posted the final points.
Yeah, so hoping Doug will be able to get a clear head in a few days and jump on his laptop and always be nerve-wracking, wouldn't it, eh? When you're know, 2 laps away from winning the race and gaining some more points to extend your championship lead, and you got lap cars.
Yeah, I think when you have led as many races as Rehan has, it's probably all in a day's work.
It's probably just normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly know. When I managed to grab the podium in the GT3s at Savuka, there was certainly a few nervy moments with some lap cars that made me a little bit uncomfortable.
Yep. Oh, stop bragging on about it, Shane.
Oh,
do you bring that up every stream?
I don't actually,
stream?
to be fair.
Oh, when I was
when I get the opportunity, I do.
Yeah, we go.
I don't want to sound too self-promoting.
No, that's cool, man. It's all good. Just all under the day's work here at SuperCars NZ, giving each other shit too. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's one of the main events, really. the second main event is racing.
Yeah. Cap's down to half a second now. So we're on board with Shane Van Gisbergen, and that's where we want to be right now, I think, as they're coming on to the final lap. Just coming through the final quarter to come on to the final lap now.
With a lapped car.
Yes. Oh, how is this going to play out?
Wow.
I take the white flag. Shane's got a good exit out of one. Rehan's got to cover the inside. Shane's going to try and go around the outside.
Rehan's got the inside. Oh, it's another one of these battles, isn't it?
But Shane's going to have the inside for turn 3 and doesn't give Rehan any more space than he has to. Gets the spot. Can Rehan fight back? There's a little bit of incident up ahead. I saw some tyre smoke there. Looks like they've been able to stay clear of that though. Rehan's going to tuck into the draft. Up this back straight now. Can he look to pull out for a move into turn 5?
Oh, this is intense, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not quite close enough, but certainly getting very close under the rear wing of the Binfield Commodore there. Just want to point out, it is Holden versus Holden at the front. Just like all weekend at Adelaide.
Didn't notice. Yeah. Holden, they don't make them anymore. We're living in history here.
Yeah, well, at least those Holdens look like the car they're supposed to.
Oh, well there you go.
So Shane's going to take the win here. Just managed to get Rehan on the final lap, and Rehan will take second. And with that light flashing, I think that's probably his way of saying I'm celebrating that I'm pretty sure I've won the championship here.
Yeah, definitely, and we won't say too much about that until everything's all done and dusted. Robbo blatting around. Reinsberg coming around the final corner. Well done, Willem. Cheers for jumping back in with us again. Here's Sean Macca, Bridgestone Mustang 028, the second 28 car in SuperCars NZ. Well done with your 5th spot. Was that a bit harsh or not?
Sounded fair to me.
Jason Cossey. Digital Bogans, Kevin West, Sim Blacks.
Cheers for the season, Jason. It's been a pleasure racing you, mate.
Eamon Young, same again. Digital Bogans.
Same to you, Kevin.
Oh, Darren Lobb getting a bit crazy there. Rehan, victory burnout. Let's see how.
Yeah, so unfortunately we can't chuck the trophy on the track for him to do skids around, but by all means he can park up against the pit wall and try and jam his racing boot under the throttle while he gets out of his rig, but it might not have the same impact, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. So now, well done, Rehan. Very cool. Right, you want to wind us up and sign us off?
Yeah, so cheers everyone for joining us. It's been an awesome season. been a pleasure bringing the racing to you lot, and
racing, man.
yeah, congratulations everyone on a good season, and we'll see you next season.